Welcome to the new episode of I Watched It So You Don't Have to with Brian Combs. This week we will be discussing a brand new movie from 2025 released just a few weeks ago called Screamboat. This movie is brought to you by the fine folks who also brought you The Mean One and Terrifier 2 and 3. And speaking of Terrifier, Art the Clown himself, David Howard Thornton, plays Steamboat Willie in Screamboat. Now, you probably know that Steamboat Willie is actually the origin of Mickey Mouse. And Steamboat Willie was the first cartoon with sound. And unfortunately for the Walt Disney Company, the copyright for it has expired, so it is considered open season on anybody that wants to use Steamboat Willie. And to give you an idea of what we were dealing with here, let's take a closer look at the titular character. Here is Screamboat Willie. So you kind of get an idea of what you have here, and instead of getting a little person to play the 3 foot tall Screamboat Willie, like I said earlier, David Howard Thornton plays him, and through special and practical effects, he appears to be 3 feet tall. Now, even though he is 3 feet tall, he is very strong, and he is very sadistic. This is a slasher film with a sense of humor. And this is not one of those movies that's unintentionally funny because how bad it is. They have a lot of jokes in this if you have a warped, dark sense of humor such as myself, you will probably giggle and laugh out loud a few times, like I did. So they have a running gag in which characters work in the title of almost all animated Disney films into the regular dialogue. And if seeing a scraggly old mouse go around and killing people by electrocuting them with machetes, with various weapons. It's a pretty good movie. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. It does have, like most slashers, graphic violence, gratuitous nudity, and it also features a fella getting castrated by a live action version of a cartoon mouse. It's needless to say, if you enjoy this sort of thing, I think you will like Screamboat. I will give it 3 out of 5 stars. The running gag also in it is this old Screamboat Willie's a little bit horny. It's been a while since he's been with his lady friend, and he takes a liking to a female that happens to be on this boat, which is the Staten Island Ferry, by the way, making its last run on a Friday night. And it's filled with just the stereotypical cliche characters that you find in slasher films. Teenagers, cops, drunken women who are a little bit loose, for lack of a better word. And obviously almost all of them do get murdered by a 3 foot tall homicidal mouse. I give Screamboat 3 out of 5 stars. It's available to rent or purchase digitally almost on all platforms, including Amazon Prime and Fandango at home. Until next time, this has been I Watched It So You Don't Have to with Brian Combs.